What it is, YouTube, coming at you live from the gun room. Just figured I'd finally make a new video, do a fresh start, take my channel in a positive way, like I meant it to start off to be. I'm gonna have to kind of break all this stuff down, man, in sections. So first I want to give a shout out to Nitro Freak. Dude, definitely, we definitely are next level for sure. What we did this weekend, a lot of people just wouldn't have done it, man. A lot of people just wouldn't have done it. And for you to drive 5-6 hours to come hang out with somebody you don't even know, and do something you've never done before, that takes guts, man. And the ones that are talking are the ones that wasn't there. I promise you too, brother, I was nervous and scared and all that too. Anybody that would tell you different is a liar. To be new guys and jump into something that big was definitely a feat, and I'm proud of both of us, man. And Rajay 111, want to give him a shout out, man. Great guy. Super busy guy, don't stop for nothing. Super nice to me. Him, Nitro Freak, signed my car. Rajay got to meet my son. Both of them took their pictures with my son. They were, he was ecstatic. And Rajay, hadn't known my son 2 hours, comes walking up in the stall, points at my son, hey, I got something for you to do. He treated my son like hell. He done knowed him, you know what I mean? They done broke bread. And that tickled my son. He got to turn marshal for Rajay. And all the Nitro Freak subscribers and the people that was asking me why I canceled my channel, really I just wanted it to all be positive, and I really just got into it because of the Nitro, man. I was didn't have really nobody to talk to or relate to when it come to the Nitro RC. So shout out to Rajay and all the fans and all that. Alright, let's just say this, man. The overall experience of PNB was definitely a learning experience. It was everything everybody Nitro Freak said, man. We was nervous, we were tired, we were hot, we didn't know what the hell we were doing, and we definitely jumped in the deep end of the pool. But like he said, now we know what to expect. We go to these local tracks, and it's not going to be such a big deal anymore. They're not going to be getting no virgins, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I'll tell you how my experience was. Thursday I meet up with Nitro Freak, man. And we go to the PNB, and we walk in, and we're both nervous and unsure, and sure enough, we looked at that damn track, and it scared the shit out of both of us. And then we turn around, and there's a line getting signed in, and these people, they know we're new. You can just tell, they can smell it, man. They're like, these guys are newbies. And Nitro Freak actually pointed it out that we both, that day, we was dressed like twins, man. We both had white sneakers on. We both had camouflage shorts on. I had a red gun shirt on, and he had a black one on. And I just thought, damn, they probably did think we looked like Goof Troop, dressed alike. But birds of a feather flock together, man. We look good. But either way, we got signed up. Nitro Freak wanted to walk the track. I didn't want to get my new kicks dirty, so I just saved it, So we went back, we set our pits up, and we decided to go back for the night, come Friday morning, be ready to race. So we show up Friday morning. Both of us get there. We're both trying to set our cars up. we're nervous as shit. We don't know what to do or nothing. You know, Rajay, he's trying to help us out as much as he can, you know. And, but anyway, it takes us, me and him go in there and we look, and these it wasn't a lot of people in the stands, but everybody was on the damn track. And the line for practice was just crazy. It was crazy. And the electrics outnumbered the nitros 3-1. Electrics dominated the practice. Practice was kind of a joke. But anyway, it took us about 3 hours to get ourselves worked up, man, to go run my car and him pit for me, you know. And pitting, believe it or not, y'all, is just as much work, and there is just as much unknown in the pitting as there is the driving the cars. So he's pitting for me. You know, we get there on my first practice. He gets me off and going. I go around a curve, like he said. My car goes off the side next to the wall, underneath some stuff, and disappears. There's only 2 damn turn marshals out there, which that kind of aggravated me. P&B should, and they was trying to take care of that, but people was more worried about getting their practice time in than helping the person behind them. And but either way, my car sits there for a good 3 minutes. You know, Nitro Freak's running around trying to get somebody out there to go flip it over because it's all the way on the other side, man. So this little girl, and shout out to this little girl that went and got my car. She hops out through there and she finally gets it flipped over. I get about 1.5 minutes of practice. I'm aggravated. I'm trying to be positive, but I'm cussing. And I screamed at the turn marshals that was out there, and you know. But anyway, come off, we're aggravated. You know, never say die. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going back. You know. So ended up, you know, had to calm our nerves a bit. And about 8:30, I get back on the track for my second practice. Now, second practice was going good. I got way past where I did the first time, but I hit a jump on the first lap and nosedived on the front face of the jump, and the engine died, which Rajay 111 told me he thought that maybe my chassis had flexed a little bit. So that was probably what that was, because the first practice it run upside down for 3 minutes or better, you know. So that killed my second practice. I was pissed, man. Practice, me and Nitro Freak, we both had our nerves tore all to pieces the whole time. It was hot. It was a fight to get in practice. We was overwhelmed, and you know, so we just decided. Nitro Freak said, you know what, man, I'm gonna wait till later to do my practices. I'm gonna go back to the room. He said, I'm gonna get a couple hours sleep, and I said, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to the house, and I'm just gonna come back in the morning, because I was frustrated. I was tired, hot, stinky, and I was ready to go home, take a shower. So, alright, so Saturday, or really Friday night, man, I thought about it, you know, I'm thinking, man, me and him was just way too stressed out. So I called him Saturday morning, and I told Nitro Freeze, hey, man, let's not put so much emphasis on the racing. Let's enjoy the event. Let's check out the vendors, talk to the pros, just hang out, man, you know. And if we decide we want to qualify or try to qualify, we'll go that route. So ended up, we had a good day, man. We hung out, and finally it loosened up enough to where, you know, Rajay taught me into racing, and so Nitro Freak pitted for Rajay, and my son pitted for me. By the way, on my first practice, I got to run with Ryan Mayfield. Get that, son, huh? How many people get to do that? I run with Ryan Mayfield, but now qualifying, I was thinking, how in the hell did I get stuck with Rajay 111? But then I turned it into a good thing too, you know. I was thinking, you know what? Who else gets to run their car with Rajay 111? So, you know, I done pretty good. I mean, it lackluster, definitely. The hours has not been put in, and that's something you cannot lie about. I mean, you can tell people you're this and you're next level. Put your whip on a track, and then talk the smack. You know what I mean? Because it really was next level, and the PNB, it's psycho, man. I mean, when you're there's times when you hate it. You're thinking, why did I do this? And then you turn right around and it's like, hell, there goes Adam Drake, you know, or you find a good deal on a set of tires, you know, or you know. So it's the overall experience. The PNB's not just a race, it's an event, man. They got, like I say, you get to see people that you never thought. Hell, I got to race with people I never thought I'd get to race with, man. How cool is that? You know? So it's all good. Taking my channel in a positive direction. The OS, y'all know, everybody knows. The OS, it was good. I did run out of fuel on my last lap during my qualifier, but it was good. The Losi didn't break. And I'll be honest, the reason I didn't run my last qualifier really was I was just tickled I had done good during my qualifier. And honestly, I think Rajay being in the mix in my qualifier actually might have helped me a little bit, drive a little bit better. You know what I mean? Because I know that competition was there. I thought, man, I better slow down, be smooth, and try to clear these jumps, you know? And I did pretty good, man. I ran out of gas on the last lap. That was my tune. It was a little rich, you know, but not by much, by about one lap. I do have a video. My wife recorded me. It was actually she recorded it from Live RC, so the video ain't that great. But it does have me running on it, my qualifier with Rajay. And I'll put that up. But again, guys, the PNB is for real. It is next level. I'm telling you, it's next level. I was so tired, you know, after I run my qualifier. Nitro Freak was looking rough. He was starting to show, man. It was starting to show. He was tired. He was wore out, dirty. Same thing, man. You know, just it wears on you. And he's like, man, I believe I'm done. And I said, that's fine. You're not obligated to me or nobody else. So I went home too. I lived about an hour away. And anyway, Rajay calls me up. And he talks me somehow into driving all the way back up there. But I was so tired, you all, I had to have my wife drive me up there. Then after I got there, I got set up. Really couldn't find a pit person. Didn't really feel like looking for a pit person. I cut my armband off for the Corona, and couldn't find somebody to do that. I didn't feel like running him down. I was beat. Sitting in that stall, told my wife, I said, you know what? I sent Rajay a text, said, hey, bro, appreciate everything. And like I say, Rajay, I'm not mad at you, brother. I know you got a race too. You can't pit and stop and talk to everybody, man. And I dig that, man. But now, you spent time with me and the kid, and that was plenty, man. That was plenty, bro. So, it's all good. I hope I can get you at another event, man. You know? Anyway, basically that was my experience. Sorry, guys, if this video is a little rough. You know, it's going to take me a little bit to get back in the groove, but we're definitely going in a positive way. I'm with Nitro Freak. You know, PNB is for real. If you ain't never done it, get you some. Get you some. If you think you're all that, get you some of that. I'm telling you, even Rajay 111 said it himself. These people down here are fast, and he ain't playing. It's people from all over. It's not just people from Tennessee. I think, as a matter of fact, I was the only person from Tennessee there. But it's all good. I did what I said I was going to do. I told y'all I had a fire lit underneath my ass. I don't lie. I'm a straight shooter. But I try to do it in a respectful way. You know, all of us can be assholes if we want to. No sense in it. The people I met at this race was awesome. There was none of that. None of that stuff. So, that being said, Nitro Freak, man, you're my brother from another mother. Rajay, man, appreciate everything. And, like I say, man, like, share, and resubscribe if you want to, man. You know? And when in doubt, throttle out.